Hello everyone, we are here at Halloween Horror Nights 2019 where we are going to share with you our experience. We're going to do 10 scare houses, 5 scare zones. We're going to rate them from 1 to 10, 1 being the least scary, 10 being the scariest. And we have a dining experience that we're going to check out tonight and we're going to share that all with you. Let's take a look.
Like and subscribe, please. Yes.
How do you rate food so far?
Pasta, A-, steak, B, corn, A+, chicken, B-.
B-?
Yeah. Not a big rotisserie chicken guy. More of a grilled chicken guy. Steak's pretty solid for Horror Nights steak. It's no Ruth Chris, but it's not bad.
And the specialty desserts for me is a s'mores cupcake. Marshmallows on the top, sort of like fluff marshmallow melted, chocolate and graham crackers.
Sprinkled in. We'll have to see how this thing is. I'm gonna guess not that great.
And you want to see it. You just want to work out.
That's pretty average.
Pretty average?
Yeah. I'm not a big marshmallow guy.
How's the actual cupcake?
Not bad. It's like a double chocolate brownie. It's basically what it is. Chocolate brownie with the marshmallow.
Yeah, kind of like a chocolate cupcake with melted marshmallow that's kind of solidified. Does that make sense? With like graham cracker sprinkles. It's okay. It's not terrible. Could be better.
Great.
Overall,
Not
how
bad.
do you feel about it?
Food, above average. Better than expected.
What was your favorite?
The corn was really sweet, so I enjoyed the corn. And the pasta those are by far the two best. Easily.
How's the meat?
Fair.
I guess you do like that cupcake.
I'm hungry.
Are you ready to meet some scary clowns?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you think it was behind you?
Yeah. I get a little scared sometimes.
Shirley, we have some victims, some guests you want to meet.
You ready?
Sorry, I meant to mess them up.
Are you ready?
Not really. I think I could take them.
She's good.
Apollo Creed on him.
That's right. She's gonna get rocked.
Yeah, I want you to take a picture with the clown.
Yeah, you're welcome. Uh-oh. We might have some problems here. I'm gonna have to go Apollo Creed on you, It's the only way. Let's go. I'll see you later. Fist bump. That was awesome.
Excellent, have a seat. Good deal, good deal. Where are we visiting from?
New Jersey.
Oh my goodness, a bunch of freaks. What is this thing? You look like you have pubic hair growing out of your camera. What is it? I want to like cut it. That's the mic. It looks like a treble from Star Trek. All right. You know what? We're gonna do something different. You stand up.
Okay.
All right. Take this. And boom! She's from Jersey. This is another day for her. You know what the scariest thing in here is? That pink shirt. Oh my goodness. I hope you all have fun tonight.
Thank you. So we just finished our Scareactor dinner. So overall, I thought it was pretty good. The food was
Pretty decent for a buffet.
Pretty decent for a buffet. However, it was not as much character interaction as I thought there was going to be. They kind of sat you into different rooms. Killer Clown room and Frankenstein room. So we sat in the Killer Clown room. So one of the Killer Clowns was there.
Frankenstein's pretty funny.
That wasn't Frankenstein. So
whatever his name was.
One of the Killer Clowns was there, and you kind of had to go up to have an interaction with him instead of him coming and interacting with you. And then Igor was kind of up having to go up to him to get a picture and interaction with him. So, I mean, I wish in the future that they kind of, you know, interacted with us more. But overall, it wasn't a bad idea. I think it was a good way to get into the park early and kind of get you set up for Halloween Horror Nights. So the first house of the night is going to be Stranger Things, and it is 6 o'clock, and we already have a 100-minute wait. So what we're going to do is we have an express pass, so we're going to use our express pass to Stranger Things to start off. I'm so excited about this house. I'm so excited. So we're going to go into Stranger Things and we'll let you know what we think. So we're walking to our first house. How are you feeling?
Not nervous yet.
Not nervous yet?
Not yet.
No? I'm a little nervous just to see how it's going to be. I think I'm more excited for Stranger Things. Just because there's so much hype around it, and I really enjoyed the series. So I'm excited just to see how it's going to be like walking into the Star.
Never have I ever seen Stranger Things.
He's never seen Stranger Things, so he'll kind of be a good like barometer of whether it's scary, whether it's exciting or things like that. So I'm coming at it from a full fan perspective, and he's coming at it from he has no idea what Stranger Things is. So it'll be good to see what our perspective is. So it is barely 6 o'clock, and these are the cues for standing room.
You're also dying to see me as well.
For standing room, and this is us in Express. But yeah, already 100 more minutes. So we enter Express at 6 o'clock. So we'll let you know how long it actually takes us to get in versus the standby line, which is 100 minutes. Okay, so we just got out of the Stranger Things house. Wow, it was awesome. So it really bridges season 2 and season 3, and it was really good. So there are a couple scary moments when I don't want to spoil it, but when they kind of jump out of you, for him, the security guards.
The security guards in the corners are the scary part.
The security guards actually scared him more than the actual scare actors. But it was good. Theming-wise, it was great. Scare-wise, probably like...
It was pretty solid, but it's our first one, so...
It was our first one, so maybe like... 6? We'll go with a 6, and we'll see how we go from there. We'll scale it from there. We might have to go down. I feel like we're going to have to probably rate Stranger Things lower than 6, because from what I've been hearing, it's really not that scary. But it was our first time ever in the scare house, so we'll see how it goes from there. Wait time, definitely get the express pass. 100-minute wait took us 5 minutes using the express pass, so that's something I definitely recommend. But yeah, I think the next house we're going to do is probably Ghostbusters or Us, and we'll fill you in on that. Walking right on through.
Breezing on through.
Breezing on through. And there is your standby line. All of these people, and that's only a 60-minute wait.
Tough scene. Tough story.
Only a 60-minute wait. You're just breezing right by on the express line. Okay, so we just got out of Ghostbusters. Great house. Great house. I think from like 1 to 10, probably like 3. Do you agree?
Maybe a little better. If you depends if you like the movie. Scary? Yeah,
scare-wise,
definitely less scary
like
than...
3. Definitely less scary than Stranger Things. More predictable things that like jump out at you, but they're more like animatronic rather than Ghostbusters.
Comedic relief.
Yeah, it was very comedic. It was a nice house to go after, like going under the upside down. But yeah, probably like 3 scares. Entertainment-wise, I thought it was great. I think they hit the nail on the head.
You gotta know your stuff with Ghostbusters.
Yeah, definitely watch the movie. We never saw the movie, but we really enjoyed it. But definitely I would watch the movie before you go in. I think you would enjoy it more. I think the nice thing was they had like the scare actors weren't like lipping the words, like they actually had like a microphone, and like the Sigourney Weaver part, they were actually talking on the microphone, which was really cool, and they were interacting with some people as you were going through the house, which was really cool. But overall, I thought it was a good house.
Yeah, it was.
Not,
It was
not like
solid.
Yeah, not like super scary, but definitely like entertaining. The wait time for this one was 60 minutes. We walked in probably 10 with Express
Not
Pass.
even.
Not even 10 minutes.
Not even.
Definitely over 5 minutes, but less than 10. So maybe like 6 or 7.
I guess.
But definitely worth getting the Express Pass. So the next house is going to go through Jordan Police Eye. So I'm actually really excited to see this house because I saw the movie. I actually did not think the movie was that scary, but I can see how it can be a really scary house. So I'm curious to see how it is. Right now, we take 45-minute wait. Oh, we got Express. So we're walking towards us. I'm actually really scared about this house because I think, I did not think, I watched the movie on the plane. I did not think it was that scary on the plane, but I can see how it can be a really scary house. So I'm really nervous, but I'm excited. I don't want to spoil too much of it with the movie, but I'll let you know how, it compares to the movie and if the scares are, what I think they're gonna be. But we'll see. Okay, so we just got out of the house, Jordan Peele's Us. It was a good house, especially if you watch the movie. You definitely need to watch the movie before you go in. It does tell the story pretty well, but you do need at least a little bit of background to like kind of understand when you're walking through the set. However, like there weren't that many scares, really.
No, it was like a lot of like walking and just looking at the scenery more so than anything.
Yeah, you're more looking at like the display of the set than people kind of actually coming out and scaring you. You would walk a little bit with no scare actors at all, and then you would walk and there would be like one, but they weren't like super jumpy or interactive as you walk through. They kind of were stationary to their set, if that makes sense. But I guess like 1 to 10, probably 4. 4.
Solid.
Ghostbusters, not as scary, but definitely.
I had a lot of hype.
Yeah, I had a lot of hype for us just because of the movie, and I thought they could really make it very scary. The ending was
Jordan
really...
Peele's more funny than he is scary.
Yes. But the ending actually of this house was really good. I thought they did a really good job kind of...
There.
Especially the way the movie ends, the way they collected it. I thought they could have done more with the House of Mirrors. The House of Mirrors, I think they could have made that really scary, and it really wasn't. The ending was really good. I don't want to spoil it, but it was a really good ending. So probably, yeah, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. So
Scariness.
Yeah, and we only waited 6 minutes with the Express, and the line was 45 minutes. So definitely get the Express Pass. It's definitely worth it. On to the next house. The next house we're going to be on Wow, okay, so we just got out of our first original house, which was the Yeti. Oh boy, there were some really good scares there. Really?
That was insane.
Really good scares. That's the scariest house we've been through so far. Like you can tell, like we're still a little like hyperventilating a little bit from the house. I think we both agree like 8. Like 8 could possibly be a 10 by the end of the night, but as of right now, definitely an 8 out of 10. Good catch. Really good scares. The nice thing about the house is because it's taking place in like Canada, is it's really cold. So it's really hot outside right now, so it was really nice to kind of walk into like the air conditioning. But let me tell you, really good scares. Got some really good screams and a couple profanities out of us.
It got me real bad.
It got him really bad.
Double Yeti.
Yeah. Oh, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I mean, there's some really, really good back-to-back scares. So if you're really looking for a good scream and a good scare, this is definitely your house. And with the express pass, we probably waited like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes and got in. So the thing to know about this house though, with the express pass, is you go through the Jimmy Fallon building. So you enter the house in the same queue as regular guests, but then once you get through the Jimmy Fallon part, into outside, you split into standby and express line, just as a heads up to you guys. He's still freaking out from the house. It was really good. It was really scary. So we'll see how this compares to the other original houses. Wow. So we just got out of House of 1,000 Corpses. There's some good screams in there too. Not as scary as the Yeti, but pretty close. I mean, Yeti we scored like an 8. What did you get this? Like
7.
7? Yeah.
Definitely second best by far.
Definitely second best, like house in terms of scares.
Freakies, like clown strippers.
Well, don't spoil it for them.
Well, they don't not tell me they did.
So like the beginning of the house is pretty tame, and then the end of the house you're just scream after scream after scream after scream. We've never seen the movie House of 1,000 Corpses, but from a person who's never seen it before, it's definitely definitely a lot of good screams. It's definitely a good house to go see, and with the express pass, maybe 5 minutes. And it's about to rain, so we're gonna run undercover.
Go hard to that tree.
This is the rain, let's go! Next house, wait. Next house we're gonna hit is original house, Depths of Fear, and you can really see it because Laurie, but it is a 15-minute wait, I suspect we'll walk right on.
Okay, so we just got out of Depths of Fear, walked right on with the express pass. It was only like a 5. Stranger Things to me and him was much scarier, right?
Yeah, it was scarier, for sure. Yeah, it was close. That one had some good moments, I thought.
Yeah, there were like 1 or 2 like good scares that got both of us, but
like there's a lot of long walks where nothing happened.
Yeah, there were a lot of long periods where there was no scare actors. Maybe, like I said, 1 or 2 scares that really got him and me. But other than that, it really wasn't.
It helps when there's someone in front of you who doesn't give a crap about being scared. That helped me a lot.
Yeah, so we had a couple in front of us who said that every time they walk through the houses, they just laugh. And so it was really nice to have them in front of us. So every time they got scared, they laughed, so we knew it was coming. But even like the scares really weren't that intense. Anyway,
no, 1 or 2 for sure.
Yeah, but Stranger Things was definitely scarier than this one, so that's why we rate this one a 5.
Yep.
So on to the next house. Okay, so we just completed Nightingale's blood pits. Oh, that was scary. It was scary. The Nightingales.
Making you sweat.
Yeah, Nightingales were out. So many scares in that house. Not as scary as the Yeti, but pretty close. Those Nightingales are pretty scary. I guess we give it like a 7 out of 10 on that house. On the same level as 1,000 Corpses, because we gave that a 7, but I think this one was a little bit scary. So maybe it's a different kind of scary. So I guess like if we're gonna differentiate, maybe like 7.5. Definitely think this house was.
It was good. It was worth it.
Good. It was a good house. If you're looking for a good scare, this is a great house. Yeah. So that was that, and it was a 45-minute wait. We literally walked on.
Right.
We literally did not wait.
Get the express pass. It's
Get the express pass. It's 100% worth it. We literally 45-minute wait. We walked right on. So on to the next house.
It's freaking hot.
This house is Graveyard Games, 50-minute wait. Here on the house walk right now with Express. All these people are waiting for Graveyard Games, and we are just strolling right in.
Okay, so we just got out of Graveyard Games. We said like
6.
Yeah, like a solid 6. I think the issue, it was definitely had like some good scares in there. The problem was is we stopped a lot in the house.
People in front of us were annoying.
Yeah, well that didn't really help. We did have some, guests who were in front of us who weren't very pleasant. Is the nice way to put it. But yeah, there are definitely some good scares in there, but like again, we had those people in front of us and we kept stopping a lot. Stop, go, so there wasn't like fluid motion through the house, which really would have added like more scariness to it. But it definitely, I would like to go see how it is, like if you could just fluidly go through the house, because definitely some good scares in there, especially if like you're kind of creeped out by graveyards and all that stuff, and had a nice like social media play into it. It was very like millennial and
very millennial,
modern. So
high school kids.
Yes, like very like 6, like a solid 6. But I definitely think it could be higher up there if we didn't have like those distractions or were able to walk right through it.
And if you're a sweaty person, bring 2 shirts.
His advice for horror nights.
Hot.
It's hot. Also, this was the longest line that we waited on so far. So it was 45 minutes for standby. Express, we walked pretty quickly, and then we waited for about like 15 minutes. So not that that's a long time at all compared to like all the standby lines, but
and the time of the year for sure.
And this time of year, but that just goes to show you how valuable the express pass is. So I would definitely get it. All right, on to the next house.
Next house on the list, Universal Monsters. With time, 50 minutes. Let's see how long we wait with Express.
Okay, so we just got out of Universal Monsters. Scariest house by far. 9 out of 10. It was a great house. So scary. You think the scares are going to end, but they just continue and continue and continue until you leave the house. It got me to the point that like I got down on the ground.
It was bad.
I was holding his arm and I had to squat all the way down to the ground because one scare got me really, really bad. Definitely 9 out of 10. This line was 50 minutes. Took us about like 10 to 15 to get through the house.
15.
Probably like closer to 15.
Long walk out, long walk there.
Yeah, it's a long walk. It's all the way in the back by E.T. and Barney. But it was a great house. 9 out of 10. Really got you on the floor with some good scares.
Yes. decent.
Decent. I mean, for us, we're not really that scared of
The last
clowns.
3 were really freaking scary compared to
The
that.
end of the house was where the scares were, but if you're not really bothered by clowns, it's really not that scary. It's more just things jumping out at you. But we're not really bothered too much by clowns. They're actually kind of funny looking. So that's why we gave it a 5. So
But
definitely.
yeah, if you're a clown scare, then
Yeah, if you definitely have a fear of clowns, then this is probably a 10 out of 10 for you. So overall, it's a good house. It was a good house, especially if you like the movie. It's a good house.
it's still hot.
Okay, so that was all 10 houses, all 5 scare zones, and we did that in about 4 hours. So
Maybe
that
a
was
little
pretty
more, yeah.
good. So I think like overall thoughts of the night.
Really, really solid. Really scared. Definitely worth the adventure out here.
Yeah, it's definitely if you've
Definitely
never,
get the express pass.
yeah, if you've never experienced Halloween Horror Nights, it's definitely something that you have to do. I would definitely like to come back again and try that RIP tour. But if you're gonna come, you definitely, number 1 recommendation is get that express pass. If you do not get that express pass, I don't think you'll be able to get all 10 houses in one night. You definitely
Especially
have to.
in the main season.
Yeah, especially you'd have to break it up into 2 days, especially all of the, like, you know, Stranger Things, Us, all those houses that are coming from non-universal ideas. You definitely need the express pass. And plus it was really hot outside and really humid.
Bring an extra shirt.
He says bring an extra shirt.
Freaking sweating out here.
Yeah, but you definitely need to get the express pass because if you don't, it definitely saves us a lot of time and a lot of like stress and aggravation of just sitting and waiting on a line in a hot, muggy day. But I definitely would recommend people to come. Maybe kids, definitely not kids under 10, even though we did see some, which was very odd.
Yes.
But definitely some very good scares. Overall, 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
8.5.
Yeah, I would give it an 8.5. Very good. I think things that they can improve on probably is just the general wait times, but we didn't really have to experience that. And some of the food. I tried like one thing from the Stranger Things Mall, from the Imperial China. I was really hyped on that because that was a big part in the 3rd season and really was not good. It was actually pretty bad. So we did not try any specialty drinks or any alcoholic beverages just because our goal was to hit all 10 houses and be able to do them close together. This way we could rate them accordingly. But maybe next time we come, we can do something like that.
Yep.
So,
Smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment.
and leave a comment where you want to see us go next.
That's right.